I'm Ben Yee.
Tell us about Concrete Beat.
Well, Concrete Beat is started off as a blog that I started writing about a year ago. I was working a very boring economics job, and I needed something a bit more artistic in my life, or some sort of hobby. I wasn't really doing much. So I started videotaping and interviewing street performers in the subway. Well, in the subway and on the on top of the subway, whatever, in the streets.
Now, baby, are you down?
When I play at a venue, I got a whole set list, and I've got, how I want the show to go, and I got the jokes that I want to tell.
Because if they're good, like if you like somebody enough to ask for their album, then usually as an artist you're spreading it around a little bit too, Like I've covered local songs before and stuff like that,
I lost more track of what I was doing, where I was at. Like I just got into it.
Right.
I love to sing and play songs, It's a lot better when I'm in a place where they're listening to me, as opposed to walking by and maybe feeling like annoyed or like,
Right.
put upon or whatever. So it's cool. It's cooler to have an audience that came to see you as opposed to trying to play and create your own audience.
I do like his music. It's good. I think he's got a good shot. He seems really positive about the whole experience. He made decent money today, I guess. I've known people, like, you couldn't live on $40 every hour and a half, like in a realistic sense. Well, I guess you could, but it wouldn't be like awesome. And if he starts playing Subways, there's a lot more foot traffic there. But he seems to be enjoying himself, and that's what's important for the moment. But yeah, music's good. I think he's got a shot. He was kind of out of the way, honestly. Like there was nobody there. You could just look, and you could see there was more foot traffic in other places. So it takes a little bit of thinking. Like, you can be a talented artist, but you gotta know where to put yourself to get the exposure. Matt's good. Matt's, although he's competing with people like Floyd Lee, and Floyd Lee is like exceptional. Like, he's more than just a good talent. He's a real awesome blues guy. Matt, he's pretty good. I honestly I don't want to be harsh, but I don't know if he's gonna like last. Plus, he was telling me that he's gonna like get back in Seattle. He's probably gonna bounce eventually, and I'm not really sure like the street is his medium.
I think this is hurting me, seriously. Because when you were gone, I made all my bills. I made like $10 in bills in that hour that you were gone. And like a bunch of change. And you came back, I've gotten like $1. Seriously, I don't know.
You want me to just
I think you should pay me.
I'll take a break. Matt, this is Jess. Where are you? Give me a call back when you got a second, please. Thank you. Okay, so where the fuck did Matt go?
And I talked to this guy, and he said to me, the green's the vote, the money's the vote, and he was looking at my guitar case, and he said, it's your case is filled up with cash, like it doesn't, obviously you're doing something right, because he said that the people here are a tough crowd. So if people are passing me by, it's just because they got other shit on their mind, their heads are somewhere else, they're on their way somewhere. I don't get offended. There are a lot of people stopping to listen.
Because it's borderline begging, and there are people that are basically begging that just happen to have an instrument. But then there's the guys that are really artists, that are really making money down there, that I'm just like, how do you do that? I mean, how do you have that mentality to go down there every day and just play and watch, hundreds, thousands of people walk by and not even pay any attention, and work for hours and make $6 or whatever. I don't know, maybe those guys make more.
Larry Wright, of course, he's a legend, and for that very reason, he is intriguing. And
Why is he a legend?
well, He basically originated bucket drumming.
He's the original bucket guy. He went out there when nobody went out there, and everybody was saying, "Oh, you just came from the restaurant?" You know, with the buckets. And now the buckets have become this gimmick. And he started the whole thing. Now you have all these posers, you know? All these people who now it's actually not cool to have a drum kit. You need to have buckets in order to make money. You go out there with a drum kit, it's not cool anymore. But if you have buckets, you make $50 just because you have buckets. And that's why is that? It's because of Larry.
I started this when nobody was even thinking about playing buckets, and actually I started in the Prince George Hotel because me and my mother just got burnt out of our apartment. And my mother told me to go empty the garbage. And when I was coming back up, I was tapping on it with my hand. Actually, this is how I first started. I was tapping it onto my hand. And then I told my mother to buy me a pair of drumsticks. And I wanted a pair of drumsticks, and once she got me my first pair of drumsticks, I just stood in the house for like about 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time, and just started practicing, seeing what I could do out of this bucket. I mean, it was just something about it that I wanted to create and something I wanted to do. My best friend, my everything. I mean, she keeps me on my toes. She keeps me who I am to this day.
And you perform together too, right?
Yes, I don't think no other woman would have kept me on my toes like she would have.
So that was it. So I guess we're ending the movie with me getting a ticket.
Yeah, that's your story, Billy Rogan. All right.
All right.
Go in.